God has inspired me to share with you today to make sure that my life is in order before I try and go help someone else out. Today's message is coming out of Luke 6 verses 41 and 42. Before we hop in that, could you leave a like, subscribe, or follow so we can keep growing and showing these messages to more people? Leave a comment if anything, and thank you so much for just being here. The word says, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Brother, let me take the speck out of your eye,' when you yourself fail to see the plank in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the plank out of your eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye." So now I'll reread this and we'll talk about it. It says, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye?" So what is this saying? Why do you pay attention to the speck in your brother's eye and not pay attention to the plank in your own eye? So why sit there and nitpick someone else, how their life isn't perfect, how they're doing this bad, how they're doing this wrong, and behind closed doors you might be doing the same thing, or you have your own issues going on that they just don't know about, but just because you know, you could sit there and nitpick about what they have going on, right? It's saying to not do that. How could you do that? No one is perfect. It's no one's job to call someone else out on what they're doing wrong, because we all have wrongdoings that we're working through. Now, if they come to you asking for advice, that's something completely different, right? Verse 42, it says, "How can you say to your brother, 'Brother, let me take the speck out of your eye,' when you yourself fail to see the plank in your own eye?" So how can you help someone else with a little speck in their eye when you have a whole plank in your own eye, right? In my own eye, how can I go help someone else that just has a speck when I have a plank? I have a whole long list of problems and they just have one or two things that they're kind of working through, they're struggling with, right? How can I help them with that when I have this whole list I still have to work through, right? Let's keep reading. It says, "You hypocrite! First take the plank out of your own eye, and you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye." It's saying to deal with your own problems, become better, keep working to be better, and then you can go and help other people with the same thing that you might have gone through because you found out a path that works. It's not saying that's going to work for them, but it's saying now that you have the experiences that you've overcame that to help other people at least. So I hope this message has showed you why we have to fix our own problems first. Thank you so much for just being here. I'll catch y'all in the next one. All glory to God. I love you.